Good evening, Professor Bailey and class. My name is Benjamin Smith, and this is my Myth and Ritual project for Literature Studies 405, Week 7. On to the introduction. And of course, with every presentation, we have an overview. You know, we're going to just tell you what we're going to talk about, then we're going to talk about it, and then just repeat what we just said in the summarization. So on to what I'm going to be talking about. Yamaya the water goddess and her myth. I'm going to give you the interpretation with the mythic content, also as well as the symbolic meaning. And then we'll go into how they relate with each other with the Yoruba civilization and different festivities that they tie into, as well as summarize it. So the question is, who is Yamaya? I do have a video that explains just a little about who she is.
Iemanjá has many different names, just like all the other goddesses. She can be known for Yamana, Yemaya, Yemoja, Janaína, Mother of the Waters, but it doesn't matter. Her name means the one that protects the children. Iemanjá is the daughter of Obatala, the creator of the world, and she had a brother called Aganju, to which she had a child called Orungan. When Orungan was a teenager, he rebelled against his father and violently raped his mother, Iemanjá. And feeling so down, so sad, she climbed up the mountain and cried. And during this moment, she killed herself. And her tears and her sadness created the waters that flooded the earth. And this sadness brought life. Iemanjá is the goddess of protection, comfort. So whenever we need this to our lives, we can connect with her. And how can we connect with her? We can go to the beach. We can jump waves, we can make wishes while we are jumping these waves. Or we can find a shell and put the shell in our ear. It's said that we can listen to her voice and be in touch with her. Here in Brazil, it's very common to offer her some crafted boats with flowers, candles. That people believe that when you put on the sea, she takes the presents and she takes away the problems too. So when she gives back the solutions, she gives back the energy to fulfill the dreams and to overcome any obstacles. So
as stated in the video, she is the ocean goddess, but she is first and foremost the river goddess of the Orisha. And the spiritual tradition is practiced by the Yoruba in the West Africa and their descendants across the Atlantic. GoddessGift.com states, like water, she represents both change and constancy, bringing forth life, protecting it, and changing it as it is necessary. But she also does have an angry side to her. That's why it's important for the Yorubas to always offer up gifts and presents and just try to connect with her as they visit the water. Now, as stated, she is a Nigerian goddess. She is considered the mother of all life, as well as the ocean. How she got the term for the ocean is, when the slave ships, when people were hoarded onto them, it was said that Yamaya went with them, so she was able to protect them on their journey. Her story is fraught with sadness. I know it was stated just a little bit in the video, but I want to just to detail just a little bit more about it. So according to our tarot, the story goes that Yemoja was the daughter of Obatala, the creator of man and god of the heavens, and Odua, the earth goddess. She married her brother Anganju, a deity associated with the wilderness, and bore a son, Arungan. As a young man, Arungan fell in love with his mother. One day, in his father's absence, he ravished her after she refused to listen to his guilty passion. Afterward, Yemoja fled from him in sadness and shame. He pursued her, telling her that he could not live without her and that no one need to know about their secret love. He tried to persuade her of the benefits of having two husbands, one acknowledged in public and one in secret. As he gained on her, he reached out to seize her and she fell. Yamoja's body then swelled to an incredible size, and 2 streams began to flow from her breast, forming a lagoon. From her body issued Sango, god of thunder, Oya, Osun, and Oba, 3 river goddesses, who later became wives of Sango. Olokan, sun god of the sea, Alosa, lagoon goddess, Orishako, farm god, Oke, god of the hills and mountains, Dada, vegetable god, Ajeshaluga, god of wealth, Ogun, god of war, Oshori, the hunter's god, and Shapono, god of smallpox. So when he was saying that she is the goddess of life, that's what he was talking about. She created all these other gods, all these other bodies of water that came from her. On to the mythological interpretation. Let's clarify her myth with the mythic content. Rudgewitz says water and thereby life and all good things are directly connected to the gods. Indeed, everything is full of the gods. Things cannot be accounted for except by recourse to the other world, which is true, and according to Yamaya legend, she is the creator of all things, and everything comes from her. So it's just perfect for the Arubas and just right to give back to her. And DeSanto et al. States, before crossing the river, people had to clean their hands and dedicate a prayer to the waters, since gods punish those who either are impure or with malice cross the waters. In order to have a safe trip and safe journey, voyagers had to pay homage to her prior to departing on the seas for her protection. The religious aspects of it. Chapel states the ethical care accorded to water becomes transformed into an active embrace of the presence of water. Water here becomes a focus of meditation, wherein the practitioner regards the outer beauty of water as well as experiences its bodily presence. And according with Yamada, she considers us all her children and yearns for our embrace. That's why it's important for us to pay homage to her and to take pilgrimage. Pettit Pickens had a thesis and saying she emerges to bring order, to help us make sense of the events that took place, to give life, to protect, to change our course of destiny, to help us to recall and remember past events and current beliefs with an Afrocentric lens. And with water, it is an intricate part of most spiritual beliefs. Its uses in symbolism and religion are many and varied. Its spiritual and healing properties are seen in rites and rituals, and its representations are as numerous as they are diverse, and especially true with the goddess Yamaya. Yamaya's colors are blue and white, and also peacocks are sacred to her with their blue-green iridescence and ducks. The number 7 is hers, and it represents the 7 seas. And she's depicted as wearing a dress with 7 skirts colored in blue and white. And September 7th is her day. And it's not just, celebrated in Yoruba, but celebrated throughout the world, with the devotees making a pilgrimage to her shores to pay respect, celebrate, and pray. And as the video discussed, they do every kind of thing they can to pay homage to her by splashing in the waves, jumping in them, listening to seashells, any way to show respect to Yamaya. And this is the summary. I just talked about Yamaya, the water goddess, and her myth. Talked about the mythic content, as well as the symbolic meaning. Alright, Yamaya is a Yoruban water goddess. She had a very sad origin story, but it also brought life to the world. She is considered a protector of the seas, and the main representation is dressing in blue and white dress. The symbolism, water, is linked to fertility and life, and she is the source of all life and great protector of people. And as stated before, people pay homage by performing annual pilgrimages and prayers before voyaging in the seas. Here's my works cited page. And that is it for my presentation. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you.